I take my autism spectrum disorder to brunch and he has a meltdown in the booth. We've been to this diner every Sunday at 11:03 a.m. for 3 years. He orders the same thing as always, the eggs scrambled, cooked for 4 minutes only, the white toast, not rye or whole wheat, the orange juice freshly squeezed with no ice. They don't have it. The server frowns and says, Tropicana only, hun. You gotta make another choice. Choice, meaning options, meaning toast or waffles, meaning catastrophize or meltdown, swallow fear or be swallowed by it. Too many outcomes, too much for his brain to process so fast. The other patrons stare as he slips down along the leather seats, armadillo in shell back to safety. Eyes dig into this body, I mean his body. The one curled into a no on the concrete. Claustrophobia causes hands to shake, covers his ears and starts to wail in C minor. The key signals from the ear to the brain. Sensory overload sends nerves into overdrive. He is nervous from the nervous system. He is shaking. His brain becomes a soda can. Mentos dropped into Diet Coke, explosive. I laugh like hummingbirds. The server comes over. An apology is parroted out of my mouth. Meltdowns are caused by overstimulation. A traffic jam in the cerebral cortex. Sounds and bright objects running a red light, trying to get out of the car or out of the brain, whichever comes first. To calm him, I give him a book of 50 random facts. His brain, too literal for fiction. His brain, a film studio, etches the same image over and over again, animates the scene into a dystopia, every metaphor etched in stone. You tell him, don't bite my head off, and there are incisors through his trachea, digs deeper as he gets louder. Other guests whisper that he is weird. Echolalia takes over. The word repeats itself until it sounds distorted. Weird, 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 weirdly wired. The wires in his brain are singed, and the heat is too much, too much, too. I convince him to leave the brunch spot, that there will be other days and we can come back. Drop the bills on the counter for a half-drink coffee. His brain is still going at rocket launcher pace. We talked that night. I gently explain to him that the world says you can't scream in restaurants. He says that the only rules were be polite. If it is not laid out, it doesn't exist. I tell him that he's being snarky. He says that he was following all the rules he was told, and isn't that what the world does? Tells him what to do, and the suggestions are thrown out. The world was not built for this brain. There will always be another Sunday brunch routine gone wrong, another order done incorrectly, another mistake. I order anyways.